Like I love secular Zionists like Bill Maher, for example. He go
Wow,
you've
gone back and forth with him, right?
yeah. I mean, yeah, that guy does like, oh, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God, but the Jews should be in Palestine. Why? Because it's mentioned in the Bible. Dude, you don't believe in God. This is the little Zionists are the worst.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we don't believe in God, but religion is a myth. But like, God gave us the land of Palestine. It's like, I mean, come on, choose a side. Come on.
Yeah.
You can't get all of the perks of being a non-believer and then like, get all of the perks of being a believer.
They'll
Like,
do it.
What the hell, man?
That's what they do. They're just.
There's a difference between criticizing Israel, Zionism, people who are using Judaism as a cover for their crimes, and between actually true hate crimes against Jewish people. There's a lot of Jewish people who are against what the atrocities of Israel. And here's the thing. Like the Israeli propaganda created two of the most scary accusations: anti-Semitism, self-hating Jews. If you're a Jew and you're against Israel, you're a self-hating Jew. You're a traitor. You're a capo. You're a traitor for your own people. If you're a non-Jew, if you're a Goyim, then you're anti-Semite. And this is a way in order to scare people from speaking. When you start to label people, whenever they voice their opinion, you're racist, you're misogynist. This is like you're basically limiting the conversation. You're just like putting already limits. You're already gauging the conversation in order. So now the discussion doesn't evolve around how bad Israel is. It's like, oh, how bad are you as an anti-Semite? You know who's really controlling things? By how untouchable they are. And people can see that. You know, Norman Finkelstein was like a great Jewish scholar. Mm-hmm. He said this, like, I refuse this narrative that there's rising anti-Semitism. It's not happening. Like, let me ask you a question. Have you heard about a Jewish person losing their job, losing their chance in education, losing their opportunities because they are pro-Israel? No, it didn't happen. What I'm saying is, there's a lot of hate crimes happening to Muslims and Arabs and people losing their jobs because they're pro-Palestinian thing. Nothing happening on the other side the same way, the same magnitude, and yet this is what we all talk about. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm happy to talk about anti-Semitism. Mm-hmm. But if you see the percentage of the attacks and people losing their jobs and being doxxed and being like losing opportunities in the marketplace because they have went onto a pro-Palestinian protest, it is not even be compared by the level of injustice happening on the other side. And yet, this other side is what we always talk about. And second of it is when you have a country like Israel always hiding behind Judaism, and in the name of Jewish people doing all of these atrocities, considering that that is true Judaism, while Jewish people are screaming, saying like, it's not in my name. Jewish people for peace. There's a lot of Jewish comedians and artists. They're actually against that. But the Israel is keep dismissing them, calling them self-hating Jew. And then they're projecting this is the only side of Jewish people that you should see. Eventually you'll have a rise of anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
And then they will use that for further victimization. Mm. So it's a cycle. All of your Congress is being bought or blackmailed or controlled by one foreign country. And it is right in your face. They brag about bribing 98% of Congress. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that our lawmakers, our representatives are actually paying more attention, being more loyal to a foreign country more than own constituents that voted them in. I mean, first of all, we're not going to pay that much money to control a genocidal country in the Middle East. Our weapons will be kept to defend us, not to defend them. We were not going to be hated around the world as much. Mm. Because a lot of people hate America around the world because it's support to Israel. By the way, it's not like they hate us because of our way of freedom. They don't hate it for our freedom. No, they hate it because you are enabling a bully who's doing horrible atrocities in this region and and it reflects bad on the American, of reputations of America. And it's like, again, and I told you earlier today, I told you how come America, the greatest country in the world, having huge problems with homelessness, healthcare, and education, and yet you're shipping all of your money, all of your wealth into a country who have universal healthcare, free housing, and free education. It doesn't make any sense. Why am I working for them? No. Like simple, like why am I working? Why is this taxes is not being recirculated into my communities for infrastructure, for roads, for schools, and it's going to a foreign country? There is no explanation, and there's no justification for that. Israel needs to defend itself. Let it defend itself by itself. And let's see